A trip of a lifetime is all about experiences of a lifetime, and this lot today are about to get a cracker. They're going to head out and interact with a bit of Mother Nature, in fact, a little bit of wildlife. I've hooked them up with a Apollo-based surf and kayak, and they're about to go out and interact with some seals. That's a trip of a lifetime experience. What do you reckon, SEAL Team 1? Let's get into it. Come on.
The first seals was really cool because we weren't actually planning on going out to the kayaking. On the turn off to this joint, there was also a helicopter turn off the other way. So we were thinking, yes, we're going on a helicopter ride. And then we just weren't prepared at all to get in the water.
Got kitted up with the wetsuits and hopped in the kayaks. Quinn, our guide, made us feel super safe. We had a bit of a rundown beforehand, what to do to get through the waves, because it was fairly choppy out there and it was quite a decent way that we had to kayak out.
What we'll do is we'll head out to where the seals are and we'll go from there.
Oh, this is wicked. My arms are going to be so sore later.
So this is us swimming with the kayaking with the fur seals, Apollo Bay.
Yeah, so we're travelling with the time in our caravan. It's been about 3 years now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we managed to snag a hit on the trip of a lifetime and they get to take us out to do all this sort of stuff.
Oh, bloody beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We all set just a nice pace, so nobody was struggling or anything. And then once we got out there, just talking about the seals and the colony and how they act, and yeah, it was very interesting. Something we wouldn't do on our own. We wouldn't usually book something like that.
Had a bit of a rough start, but once I got past the big wave and in the water, it's been fantastic.
The hardest bit was getting out, and once you're out, you're actually quite protected by the rock shelf and things like that. So once you're out there, you're just floating around, hanging out. We were sort of paired up one-on-one, so you were never too far from anybody. Then if you got into trouble, someone was around.
So it's essentially like a national park. You can swim, surf, kayak, whatever in and around the reefs. You just can't fish or take anything from the reefs. But everything from the right up from the birds on top, right down to the seaweed and kelp underneath. So all the other birds, all the other fish, crayfish, shellfish, abalone, and also this little weedy sea dragon that's only found in southern Australian waters as well, calls the Moringo Marine Sanctuary home.
The fur seals come right up to you and you're actually able to put the GoPro into the water to see the fur seals like right next to you. And there wasn't just one or two, there was 5 or 6 all sort of grouped together swimming around.
I can't believe how playful they are though, like just jumping around.
It was amazing how like playful the seals were when you're out there. Like you saw them all up on the rocks from the beach, but you didn't see them swimming and playing in the water, and I don't know just how close they got up next to you. It was, yeah, really cool.
How many do you reckon come here at a time? I'd estimate somewhere around 200-300 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you see out here is not as many as what there actually is.
Yeah, right.
On our way in, they actually followed us in. So for a decent while there was 5 or 6 of them following us in. I think they were trying to make sure we got into shore safely.
And then on our way in, we actually had a bit of a tumble in the kayak trying to get through the waves, which is a bit scary at the time, but looking back on it, it was hilarious.